I hope you're well, patient Phil-Mont families. I'm here to announce that come September, we will be going back to school 5 days a week, full days at Phil-Mont. I've been waiting a long time to say that. There have been a lot of activities related to policies and procedures that needed to be put into place so that we could do that well. And we had a task force who worked very hard at that. And so now we finally have that on our website. I hope you'll read that document very carefully. There are lots of details on there that you will want to know about. But as we talk together today, I have a few things that I want to emphasize to you. First of all, I think it's important that as you talk to your students, you help them to realize that there are definitely going to be things that we used to enjoy, freedoms that were ours, that are going to be curtailed for a time. We can acknowledge that, we can mourn that, but then it's time to accentuate the positive and get on with life. Second of all, I'd like to reinforce that the messages and the protocols that are in the document need to be reinforced at home. It's important that the students see that you are in agreement with those and that you are going to hold them responsible for the parts that they are responsible for. And then also, I hope that you will respect the boundaries that we're going to have for parents and visitors access in order to limit the exposure that our students have to many different ways of being exposed to the virus. So we're going to be a very closed campus for a while. Your students are certainly welcome, and we welcome you if you've made an appointment and it's a very important reason for you to come. But we hope that you'll understand why we have done that for the benefit of all who are here. As I look at the document, I just want to emphasize a couple of things or talk about a couple of things. First of all, wearing masks. I know this is not popular with some people. It seems to be a very polarizing thing in our culture, but as we have studied, we've come to realize that this is one of the best ways that we can protect the students and the staff who are here. It is difficult for children to wear a mask all day. I agree with that, but it can be done. I have a granddaughter who lives with me who is a very active, rising first grader. She is in Y camp right now, and she must wear a mask all day long. She's there for 9 hours a day, and the only time that she takes it off is to eat her snack, eat her lunch, and go into the swimming pool. She doesn't complain about it, and she does it readily because it allows her to be with other children. I think you might be surprised to find how anxious your kids are to get back and how willing they are to wear a mask if that's what it costs for them to be with other kids. One of the other things is that we're going to limit the sharing of supplies. You already got a supply list, but we're going to have to amend those lists so that everybody has all their own items and we don't have to keep disinfecting them. So you will get a new list from your teacher and a letter, I'm sure, in about mid-August. And then one other thing that I wanted to talk about is that we have a plan that all of the classrooms will be electrostatically cleaned every night. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with electrostatic cleaning. I certainly wasn't before we started doing the research. But basically what happens is there's a device that is filled with a disinfecting fluid. It comes out through a nozzle and is sprayed throughout the room. The nozzle forms that liquid into very tiny droplets so that it resembles a fog as it goes out into the room. And they're electrostatically charged droplets so that instead of just laying on top of a desk or a table or a chair, they actually wrap around the desk and the table and chair, anything else that's in the room. It wraps around it and causes the virus germs to be killed. It takes about 2 minutes for that to happen. Now, unfortunately, it does not actually clean the way you would think clean. So it's not going to take the fingerprints off the wall. If so, I would buy one of these for my house. But it does kill all the germs, and we are going to be doing that every night. In addition, we will be wiping down high-touch areas throughout the day to protect the students. But I just wanted you to know that that is a special precaution that we are taking for this time. So I hope now that you will take this opportunity to read the document that was written by a task force that was put together. You'll learn a little bit about those people and why they were uniquely able to form that force and all of the work that they did. And then I hope that you'll look at all of the details. If you have any questions, I hope that you'll email me or call me. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone very soon in September. Thanks for listening and have a great summer.